Howdy, howdy. Okay, hot new flick. Let's go. So I just watched OtherLife. And first of all, I just want to say the concept, really cool. Okay. The execution, pretty good, pretty good. The plot, like, it's alright. So basically, the general gist is there is some, basically a drug-ish kind of thing that a person can take, and then they'll experience, like, a whole day within, like, a singular minute in the real world. And then, like, stuff happens, yada yada, right? And they eventually develop, basically a version of this technology that is supposed to simulate prison time. And basically the like one of the creators doesn't like it because it's like against the morals of what she wanted to start the thing over. But like the other person is like, well, it's going to get us a fuckload of money so we can fund everything because the state loves to torture people. And eventually stuff happens to the point where she gets locked into this like prison thing. So the prison thing is like in 1 minute of your life, like your actual life, you experience a full 365 days of solitary confinement, and that's supposed to like not necessarily kill someone because like let's say someone's gonna serve like fucking 33 trillion years in prison. And then they get out and they're dead, but like with this technology you get out and it's just like, oh man, I'm young again. But that's the basic gist. But stuff goes awry, and then it turns out she wasn't actually in a simulation. She was actually locked up. Spoiler alert, by the way. She was actually locked up, right? And it turns out like it was a plot against her, right? And they wanted to kill her. Well, not necessarily kill her, but just kind of get rid of her, and like kind of mesh the reality with the little drug thing. So then there's like a bunch of action that happens, and then whoops, turns out like that was also part of the simulation. The simulation glitched, right? And then like it simulated her getting out, and then having like an extra week or two ish of time after the original allotment, and then so then it like switches realities a bunch, and it's like it's kind of hard to follow at the end. And I'm gonna be honest, at the end I was just kind of like shit posting on Twitter a little bit, so like I wasn't really paying full attention. But from what I do understand, basically there is a a scuffle. Let's just say a scuffle, and then the guy who's big pro prison thing guy, right? He like gets trapped into the simulation and like eventually gets out, and he's like, oh my god, it was like, oh my god. So he's like freaking out. So then I guess they're not doing it, but I mean, I don't know, the ending was just kind of like it ended. So, and like I don't know, there's so many like reality like kind of shifts, like, oh nope, just kidding, like that kind of stuff, that it was difficult to follow, and I wasn't really paying attention, I'm gonna be honest. But I do like the movie. I think the movie is good. I like the concept, the execution, everything about that is really cool. The plot's it's a little bit interesting. Wasn't like the characters aren't the most memorable or relatable, but like it works. I like it, so I'm gonna give it 1 thumbs up. And I'm gonna do this with my other hand. So this is gonna be my rating. So this, and then this.